don't forget, he also does guided trips for the greenbacks on the river come October, and he'll put you on some big walleye. I know you and I have gone out with him in the past for that as well. And for Darren Bahanas, who's in charge of all the electronics that sponsors this show, big thank you to him, and Bobby and Brett, as you said, over at Pro-Am Tackle, and just all our sponsors that take the time out to enable us to bring you this segment.
Well, I'll thank you for all the times that you make available on Sundays, every Sunday. Whether you've got guys stacked up like walleyes in the North Shore of Clearwater Bay there, going into the batting cage. You always make time. I always appreciate it. I enjoy our Sunday chats and have a real good off season. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to what 2014 brings and getting it started again. It's kind of funny. You're kind of looking toward the end of the season and going, what's holidays going to be like? And then it gets snatched from you when you can't continue the season like last night, and you're already thinking, boy, I've really enjoyed the year, and I can't wait to get back at it the end of April next year.
Yeah, absolutely. And one last thing before we go, a big thank you to you as well for all your efforts and all the hard work and hours that you do behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. Thank you to all the people in the front office. Yeah. And that goes for everybody, the fan services, everyone involved with the Goldeyes organization. And also, of course, a big thank you to the fans that come out. And we hope to see you again in 2014. It'd be nice to get back over that 300,000 mark with fans next year. We're going to put a good product on the field. You can bet your butt on that. So I hope they're excited as we are.
And that's sort of been the theme of today's pregame show, as I think that as it winds down here today, and of course with maybe the biggest and most exciting day of the regular season, tomorrow's fan appreciation game, there is some excitement that could probably brew over the course of the off season to see how many of these guys they come back or they bring back, how many of them want to come back, and certainly the structure of what is a pretty good team here going forward into next year with maybe a tweak or two here and there, as Rick and now both Tom Baith have talked about. Certainly, I think there's some excitement with what the future holds for this team in 2014. And we'll sit back after tomorrow night and watch the playoffs unfold in the American Association with Wichita still to have a undetermined opponent. It's still a battle of three teams down in that South Division. We'll talk about that as we get rolling into this pregame show. And also, at the same time, we'll watch, of course, with interest between Fargo and Gary starting Wednesday in Fargo. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll continue on the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right to the ballpark. And we'll look at on the rubber the pitching matchup for game number 99 of the regular season schedule here today on TSN 1290.
This is about your debt rescue. It's about climbing free of creditors and saving for the future. It's about someone reaching out to you, helping you regain your financial foothold with credit proposals and other options. And it's about changing the way you save and spend so your debt worries are far behind you. It's about your debt rescue with L.C. Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward at lctaylor.com.
On your last vacation, you took pictures on your smartphone, and the quality wasn't great. Your memories deserve better. You need the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 from Don's Photo. As the world's smallest and lightest digital SLR camera, you can take it anywhere. And though the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 is small in size, it's enormous in performance. Ideal for those stepping up from a smartphone or compact camera. Ask for the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 at a Don's Photo location or visit donsphoto.com.
When it comes to pizza, it's all a popularity contest. That Santa Lucia pizza keeps winning. Talk about popular. Santa Lucia has been voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown magazine readers for 8 straight years and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for Best Pizza Restaurant for 7 years. So, for dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, go with Winnipeg's most popular and best pizza. Santa Lucia Pizza.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
No interest, no payments, no taxes. Biggest discounts ever. Free this, free that. No freight, no purchase necessary. Drive for free. Overwhelmed with all the empty promises? At Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, there are no gimmicks, just great deals on new and pre-owned vehicles. They're a family-run dealership that treats everybody like part of the family. Drop in and see for yourself where the true value lies. Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, just a slap shot north of Winnipeg in sunny Selkirk, Manitoba. Or visit them at selkirkchrysler.com.
You're listening to the pregame show with Paul Edmonds on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Game number 99 of 100. It will be played here today. And tomorrow night will be game number 100. And then we will disperse for the next 7 or so months. Winnipeg's had a pretty good season, 55-43 entering this one, 61-37 are Fargo. And the Goldeyes had their playoff hopes dashed last night when they won 9-0 in game one of this three-game series with Fargo, but El Paso lost to Gary. Gary wins the wild card. It's the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right out of the ballpark, brought to you by Winnipeg Insurance, WinnipegInsuranceBrokers.com, or 204-889-2870. Real quick, let's look at the pitching matchup here this afternoon on the rubber, brought to you by Cal Tire. 5 convenient locations in the capital region. We're more than just tires. Cal Tire, true service. Jake Labor, 27-year-old left-hander from Fargo, gets the start for the RedHawks, his 20th. He's 9-5 with a 4.03 ERA. And fellow left-hander Chris Salamito will get the start for the Goldeyes, and he is 29 from Watervliet, New York. And Salamito will make, incredibly, his 9th start as a Goldeye, 2 complete game shutouts this year. 9 starts. This will be his 9th. He's 7-0 with a 2.01 ERA. Just incredible numbers, and as somebody mentioned, should be a lock for the August selection as pitcher of the month in the American Association. Real quick, come back, and we'll wrap it all up. That'd be in our pregame show after these on TSN 1290.
South Beach Casino and Resort is the place to stay. It's the place to play, and it's also the home of their famous buffet. Stop by Mango's Restaurant Thursday nights for everything under the sea at Manitoba's finest seafood feast. And Saturday nights savor every moment as you sink your teeth into delicious, melt-in-your-mouth prime rib. Enjoy the best of both buffets for just $19.95 per person. Stay, play, and buffet at South Beach Casino and Resort. Like it, love it. Find out more and book now. Visit southbeachcasino.ca.
Hi, I'm Chris Walby. Now you can mow like the pros with Simplicity Zero-Turn Mower. These mowers have all the features professionals demand: durability, heavy-duty construction, and of course the perfect cut. Simplicity Zero-Turn Mowers with their exclusive suspension system lets you mow more lawn in less time. These mowers are unlike anything you've ever used. To help you find a Simplicity dealer near you, contact Yetman's Limited Winnipeg and discover the secret to a professionally manicured lawn. Zero-turn mowers for the homeowner from Simplicity. Simplicity, the way to a beautiful lawn.
I'll take a nip. And don't you forget those grilled onions.
You know what I love? Breakfast all day. Bring on the Sal's Hearty Breakfast.
I love seeing what's new. Barbecue chicken nip. Yes, please.
Salisbury House, a Winnipeg tradition for more than 8 decades. From all-day breakfasts, traditional dinners, and classic nips made with 100% Manitoba beef to salads, wraps, and more. And who could forget wafer pie and red velvet cake for dessert? It's all available all the time. Salisbury House, your food, your way.
Now, more than ever, Metro Center gets you where you need to go. Winnipeg store for all things trailer now offers Air Miles Reward Miles and truck accessories. So, whenever you come to Metro Center for trailers, parts, hitches, and more, you can also earn Air Miles Reward Miles. Get where you need to go with over 4,000 square feet of trailer parts, truck accessories, online ordering, knowledgeable staff, and trailer service at your Winnipeg trailer store. Metro Center, 620 Nairn. Visit metrotrailers.ca.
Now back to the pregame show on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Here's Paul Edmonds.
Real quick, we'll look at the morning line here, brought to you by Assiniboia Downs for exciting horse racing, gaming, and dining. Do the Downs, free admission, free parking every day. Go to asdowns.com for more information this summer. Do the Downs. North Division's won by Fargo, Central by Wichita. Gary has the wild card. The only playoff spot still to determine is the South Division winner. Grand Prairie entering action today has won 4 straight. They have a half a game lead on Laredo and a 1-game lead on Amarillo. It will come down to tonight and tomorrow in that South Division for the team that is going to play Wichita in the first round. That's a tall order in of itself, but sure, I'm positive that those other teams regardless of having to face Wichita, want to get in to the postseason to extend their season. So we'll see what happens and certainly be able to talk about it with interest tomorrow night as well in the final game of the regular season. That'll do it for the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show ride to the ballpark. We'll step aside for the anthems when we come back. Starting lineups, first pitch, Goldeyes RedHawks, game 2 of 3, and game number 99 of 100 next after these on TSN 1290.
How has Sonova Credit Union found a way to kiss everyone who walks into our doors without being slapped with a harassment lawsuit? Well, we've got DOGs in our branches.
What's a DOG?
It's a Director of Greetings, and it's also a St. Bernard.
What, like Beethoven?
Yeah, like Beethoven.
So what else is Sonova good for?
How about no need for appointments ever?
Like ever?
Yes, ever. Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
Excuse me, it's my first day. Where's the copier?
It's not a copier, it's a Rico!
Okay.
Since Milne Office Systems tailored a Rico document management solution to our office, we've all been a little sensitive about our Rico.
The print quality's amazing.
The training from Milne was first class.
It's totally reliable, and we're saving money every month. So don't call it a copier.
It's a Rico!
Rico, the leading edge of business technology. Made easy by Milne Office Systems. Online at milneoffice.com.
Welcome to Rogers Tech Talk.
Raj, I'd love to get internet for the cottage, but...
Well, with Rogers Wireless Internet, you can get fast Wi-Fi for all your devices, even dockside.
But my wife worries I'll do more work and less play.
So download a romantic movie, watch it under the stars.
Sorry, is that work or play?
Right now, get a Rocket Mobile hotspot for $0 on select tier plans and take Wi-Fi wherever you go. See store for details.
Start saving today with Rogers on the network with province-wide coverage.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment? Our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robins. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
The stats, the stories, and every swing for the fences. It's Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca.
Well, let's have a look at the starting lineups. Goldeyes in white, all white. White tops, white pants, red caps, socks and sleeves. Fargo with a black top and gray with red pinstriping on those pants, black socks and caps and sleeves here this afternoon. Starting lineups brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, located at 1425 Ellis. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. I'm glad to have you along today. It will be Chris Salameda's start, and he's 7-0, looking for his 8th win. It's his 9th start of the year. He'll face a lineup that looks like this for Fargo, and the RedHawks are 61-37. It's Penpraise at short to lead it off. Nick Jackson will DH today. He'll be the designated hitter, and he'll bat second. C.J. Rutherford will bat third and play at second. Tim Albert's out in right, hitting cleanup. Jeremiah Pepcorn is batting fifth. He's at third base. Keith Brackhold bats sixth. He's at first. And the bottom three for Doug Simonek and the RedHawks. Jose Hernandez hitting seventh, out in center. Buddy Sosnowski is out in left, batting eighth. And Todd Jennings, who broke up the no-hit bid for Jason Jarvis in the sixth last night, will bat ninth and catch. That lineup again for the RedHawks here in game number 99 of the regular season. Penpraise, Jackson the DH, Rutherford, Alberts, Pepcorn, Brackhold, Hernandez, Sosnowski, and Jennings. Nice day here today. There'll be over 4,000 for sure, maybe 555 here today. There'll be over 7,000 here tomorrow. And here is Zach Penpraise to lead it off. He'll step in from the left-hand side. Kind of looking forward to the Goldeyes finishing up strong here and, seeing what maybe a couple wins can do to Fargo's psyche going into the postseason. That will be of interest, and we'll all be watching that certainly on Wednesday, or at least following what's going on between Fargo and Gary. And here comes Chris Salameda's first pitch on this Sunday afternoon, the final Sunday of the regular season. It's a little bit high, I guess, from Sean Hicks, and we're underway at 1:38 this afternoon. 38 minutes after 1 o'clock Central, and it's ball one. Zach Penpraise. And the pitch is swung on and lined out toward right center, and that is going to be caught by Ray Sadler. Sliding and making a backhanded catch in the gap is Ray Sadler. And a nice grab on that sharp line drive hit toward the alley in right center by Zach Penpraise, and a fine effort by Ray in right. And there'll be one away. So underway at 1:38 today, and today's opening pitch brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. Call toll-free today, 888-233-6730. First pitch to Nick Jackson is in there for a strike. Jackson, the DH today. Our home plate umpire is Sean Hicks. He calls the balls and strikes. Pat McLaughlin is over at first, and Darius Gawney is at third. 0-1 is outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. So Hicks calling the balls and strikes. McLaughlin at first. Gawney is at third. We've had those gentlemen for now 6 straight games on this homestand. Tomorrow will be his 7th. The 1-1 lefty-lefty swung on and fouled away left side by Jackson. The ball and 2 strikes. A little breezy here today. We'll give you the conditions, and it's not as warm as it has been. Although the sun is out, it's pleasant, but it's a little cooler. It's going to get nice again throughout the week. And we had a storm overnight last night. The 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball swung on and rolled right side. Ramon up with it. Over to first, 2 away. Defensively for the Goldeyes today, by the way, Jordan Guida is catching. And the other half of the battery, Casey Harther at first, Amos Ramon at second. Kevin Mesquite is over at short. Sharonda DeCaster at third. And then Ryan Scoma, Phelan Lentini, Ray Sadler left to right in the outfield. Josh Mazzola's the DH. And Tyler Graham gets the day off. Here's C.J. Rutherford. Batting .270 on the year. 1 for 4 last night. First pitch, breaking ball is outside. Ball 1. Again, Guida catching. Harther at first. Ramon is at second. Mesquite at short. DeCaster at third. Scoma, Lentini, Sadler in the outfield. Fastball is high. 2 balls and no strikes. And Rutherford will go for a little walk. We are in Winnipeg under sunny skies right now. And it's 18 degrees Celsius or 64 Fahrenheit. Humidity at 52%. Pitch missed outside. And the count 3-0. And windy, north-northeast at 22. The 3-0 is outside, ball 4. And Salamita will walk C.J. Rutherford, and here's Tim Alberts. So we're sunny, 18 or 64 here today at game time. 52% humidity, north-northeast at 22. And Tim Alberts will step in. 0 for 4 last night. So Fargo has a base runner, which they didn't have until the 6th inning last night. Alberts has had a good year, 16 homers and 59 driven in. First pitch is low, ball 1. And Alberts hitting .295. We have not seen Ronnie Berkwin in either of the 2 games in this series. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And I don't know if he's being rested, hurt, had to go home to take care of some business or what. But I know when I talked to Steve Montgomery, he didn't mention anything about that. He, in fact, mentioned how Ronnie Berkwin's been really solid to the team this year. Pitches swung on and missed, and it got away from Guida, but it stays in front of him. And no advance from C.J. Rutherford. And a good breaking ball there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes on Tim Alberts. Alberts was in Amarillo last year. And he's got the right out of the woods beard going. Swinging the bat from the right side. And Salamita will get the sign. And the 1-2 pitch, runner on the move. Pitch is swung on and hit high, but it's going to stop somewhere in Left field, now Skoma fighting the wind, and now Lentini will come in as the wind blew it back in toward the infield. The outfielders were trying to catch up underneath it, and as Lentini came in, the wind kind of blew it on top of him, and he'll make the catch for the final out. And that will be it for Fargo here at the top of the first. No runs, no hits, and one left. They come away empty. Winnipeg coming to bat when we return on TSN 1290.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com.
In business, every day is an opportunity to ask, where do you go from here? Is this the year to expand your business, or do you focus on current operations? At MMP, our market information, industry insights, and proven business and tax methodologies will provide you with the knowledge you need to achieve your vision, realize opportunities, and make the most of what's to come. MNP, wherever business takes you. Learn more at mnp.ca.
Bottom of the first inning, and Lentini will lead it off, followed by Ramon and DeCastro. And then Skoma, Sadler, Mazzola, the DH, Harther, Mesquite, and Guida for Winnipeg against a pretty good lefty in Jake Labor, who's 9-5. Not pretty good. He is a good lefty. 27-year-old from Fargo, North Dakota. And Fargo comes away empty, top of one. Goldeyes will go to work here. And here's Phelan Lentini, who did not play yesterday. He's 3 for 18 on the homestand, hitting .271 on the year. First pitch is outside, ball one. Tomorrow, Matt Rush getting the start for the Goldeyes, a 7:05 start time. Fargo has not named their starter. 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And we'll be on the air right across the network tomorrow at 6:30. 1-1 is low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Lentini, 7 home runs, 43 driven in. And the 2-1 pitch swung on and fouled back, and that will get beyond the roof and be out onto Pioneer Avenue. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Phelan Lentini. And the pitch, breaking ball, swung on and lifted over first, down the right field line and into the seats. Foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Phelan. Defensively today, for Fargo, Todd Jennings the other half of the battery. Keith Brackhold is over at first. C.J. Rutherford at second. Zach Penpraise at short. Jeremiah Pepcorn at third. Then Buddy Sosnowski, Jose Hernandez, and Tim Alberts left to right in the outfield. Pitch is low, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and fouled back again by Lentini. Having a good look here at Jake Labor. And that gets out of play as well. And the count's still full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lentini, 19 steals this year. The pitch swung on, lifted out toward right. Tim Alberts is backing up on it, circling underneath it, fighting the wind a little bit, reaches up with one hand and makes the catch for out number 1. And Phelan Lentini is out, and Amos Ramon Amos will stand in for the right side. Hitting .268, 2 for 5 with an RBI last night. First pitch breaking ball from the lefty, and that's in there for a strike. Amos 8 home runs, 51 driven in. The 0-1 swung on, fouled away right side. Talked to Amos in the postgame show last night. Of course, he makes his home here now full time, as does Matt Raj. The 0-2 is outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Amos was excited about the prospect of what kind of team this squad will have or be like next year. The 1-2 pitch swung on, and a soft liner back to the pitcher, caught by Labor, 2 away. And Shrundle to Castor, the batter. I was just about to say, Amos has been sitting on 8 home runs for a while, and that's a single season high that he ties. You'd like to see him establish a new one and get to his 9th. Well, he's got probably 3 more at-bats here today, and likely 4 more tomorrow. First pitch to DeCaster, swung on, bounced out toward third. To his left, Pepcorn up with it, over to first base, and the Goldeyes go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the first inning. Zeros across the board. We're scoreless after 1. We'll go to the second, play the home run inning when we come back on TSN 1290.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Did you know that Peak of the Market vegetables are grown in Manitoba? Well, they are. 100% Manitoba grown with no exceptions. Peak of the Market's Manitoba family farms are all located within 100 miles of Winnipeg. Peak of the Market, always local and proud of it.
The very best from Manitoba, it's Peak of the Market.
We all know that money doesn't grow on trees, but it sure grows in our branches. At Steinbach Credit Union, you get a great interest rate on any of our savings accounts, right from $1. That's right, no minimum balance here. Add to that a complete range of financial products in our unparalleled service, and that could put a smile on anyone's face. So switch to SCU today and laugh all the way from the bank. Steinbach Credit Union, taking care of the world's most important money, yours.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Maury Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Maury Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Moray. These guys hit it right out of the park.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Now, back to the action with Paul Edmonds.
Top of 2, Jeremiah Pepcorn will lead it off for Fargo. No score. Salamita's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. It's Pepcorn, Brackhold, and Hernandez. There's 5, 6, and 7. Good crowd here today. Again, the 0-1 swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. Pepcorn 0 for 4 last night. Struck out once and hit into a double play. Batting .259. 3 homers, 12 driven in. And for Jeremiah, this is game number 15. 0-2 is outside 1-2. I think it goes without saying, if Jeremiah plays all year, he's one of the best players in the league. But he has family and another career commitment. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. The ball was dropped by Gade. He'll pick it up and find a throwing lane and throw to first base. And Pepcorn is a strikeout victim. Also 2-3 to complete the putout. First strikeout here for Salamita. And that strikeout brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, 1 strike and you're out. Here's Keith Brackhold. He'll step in from the left-hand side. Hitting .282. And we'll play the home run inning here. By the way, a couple more winners to pass along. Brackhold stands in from the left side. We go lefty-lefty here with Salamita. And now Brackhold calls for time and steps out. And now back in. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Well, as we've said many, many times before, folks, drop into Home Run Sports, Dallas Inouye Boulevard and Bishop Grandin. Enter to win in the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, the 0-1. Swung on, bouncer out towards second, 2-hopper, fielded there by Ramon. Easy throw to first, 2 away. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning and we pick your name that day, you'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. If you do afterward, you can contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. You can do that by walking in their front door in person or by calling 204-255-7687. Ask for Scott. Here's Jose Hernandez. It was 0 for 3 last night. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. Well, a couple of home runs from the Goldeyes last night. Ryan Skoma hit his 4th, and Ray his 21st. Skoma's solo shot, that ended up being the winning run. The pitch is outside, 2-0, and for Sadler, it was a 2-run shot. Ray now has 72 RBI on the year, leading the team in homers and RBI, as you might expect from a veteran and a guy that played Major League Baseball. And it made winners of Mike Bone and Piggy Sams. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike to Jose Hernandez, with 2 away in the top of this second inning. So Piggy Sams and Mike Bone are our winners of the Home Run Sports home run inning here today. And you've got 30 days to contact Home Run Sports. We do it every game. Top of the second, the Home Run Sports home run inning. Brought to you by Home Run Sports. Get ready for your game. 2 balls and 1 strike. And Hernandez will step out. One thing Rick was talking about the other day is Chris Salamita does not get bothered by guys trying to bother him by stepping out, stepping in, the delay tactics to maybe get somebody off their rhythm. And he almost indicated that Salamita fed off it. Pitch is swung on and fouled back, and we go to 2-2. Jose Hernandez, 7 home runs, 35 driven in this year. Also has 9 steals. And Jose is hitting .260 on the year. Right-handed batter with 2 away. No score in the baseball game, the 2-2. Half a swing. Breaking ball is low, didn't go around. They don't appeal. Count goes to 3-2. Goldeyes here today have a chance to get to 28 wins at home, which would equal their number of wins on the road this year. They could also get to 56 wins with 1 more game to go. 3-2 pitch, breaking ball, bounce left side, foul. And over to the Goldeyes third base dugout. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Interesting, last year, Winnipeg was not rained out. Homer Road had 3 minor delays. This year has been a completely different story. Pitch swung on and missed. And Hernandez down on strikes. Couple of strikeouts here in the inning for Salamita. And that's it for Fargo. They go 1-2-3 in the top of the second. Zeros across. We'll go to the bottom of 2. We'll play some trivia when we come back. We're scoreless in downtown Winnipeg on this long weekend in southern Manitoba on TSN 1290.
Hey, it's Ken, and there's a lot of ground to cover out here on the farm. You got to stay connected. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would keep a 2-way radio all through the day. Very mobile as the Kenwood 2-way radios that'll keep you talking. Tough, long range, long battery life, and even hands-free. 2-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
after the sale. It's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
When it comes to pizza, it's all a popularity contest. That Santa Lucia pizza keeps winning. Talk about popular. Santa Lucia has been voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown magazine readers for 8 straight years and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for Best Pizza Restaurant for 7 years. So, for dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, go with Winnipeg's most popular and best pizza. Santa Lucia Pizza.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
Get ready, Winnipeg, for the sexiest, funniest, and most outrageous parody of the steamy international bestseller. 50 Shades, the musical, will premiere in Winnipeg September 5th to 7th. The Chicago Tribune says 50 Shades is impossible to resist.
50 Shades, the musical, at the Centennial Concert Hall for 4 shows only, September 5th to 7th. Tickets at Ticketmaster.
Well, we go to the bottom of inning number 2. Ryan Skoma, Ray Sadler, and Josh Mazzola, the DH. It's hitters 4, 5, 6 to face Jake Labor. We're scoreless through 1 1/2 innings. And here comes Ryan Skoma. First pitch is right down the middle for a strike. Ryan on the homestand is 6 for 20. He scored 5 runs. The 0-1 is just outside with that breaking ball from the lefty and Jake Labor. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. And Ryan is 3rd overall in league batting, 1-1. Swung on, line to left field, and that is going to be right at Buddy Sosnowski. Hard hit ball, but Sosnowski had to turn and make a couple of steps. Not very hard ones. To our left, his right. And there's 1 down. And here's Ray Sadler, who's already made a fine catch defensively today. And Rick was talking about having Ray Sadler come back next year. And Tom Bath was talking about how Ray would like to get to 22 home runs. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. So there's some single goals, some individual goals that the Goldeyes would like to accomplish. For Ray would be 22 home runs or beyond. And for Ryan Skoma, the pitch is outside 1-1. Maybe win a batting title. He's 5 points back entering action today. Is Ryan Skoma. And the pitch is half a swing. He went around. It was up in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Ryan is also leading the on-base percentage category in the league, ahead of Abel Nieves by 7 points. 1-2 pitch is inside. 2-2. Let's play some trivia here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. With 1 away, nobody on, and no score. And the 2-2 from Labor. Swung on, and that is 1 hopped out to second. Fielded by Rutherford. Throw to first. 2 away. And the batter, Josh Mazzola, the DH. And our trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. Now, the contest is open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days. The prize is a Goldeyes travel mug. First pitch is a breaking ball outside, ball 1. And you'll also be automatically entered to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. 1-0 is on the outside edge for a strike. Number to call, 204-780-1290. 1-1. Is low and inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 away, and Josh Mazzola 2 for 4 last night. Double, 2 runs scored, a walk. So we'll give you the question right after this pitch. The 2-1. Swung on, fell back to the screen, 2-2. I want you to name the only Goldeyes player that has hit in every spot in the batting order this season but 1. So name that player. And what spot has he not batted in this summer? So name the spot as well. The player and the spot. 2-2. Swung on, and that's hit twice off the bat. batted ball into the ground. It popped up and hit the bat of Mazzola on the follow-through. That's twice we've seen that on this homestand. I mean, you might go a whole season and not see that. We've seen it twice this homestand. Not from Josh. There was another guy that did it, I think, from St. Paul. 2-2 is outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Named the only Goldeyes player that has hit in every spot in the batting order this season but one. And what spot has he not batted in this summer? 3-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Good at bat here from Mazzola. And that foul ball gets into the seats. 204-780-1290. If you think you know the answer, one more time. The Goldeyes only player, name him, that has hit in every spot in the batting order this season but one. And what spot has he not batted in? 3-2, swung on, solid base hit between short and third and into left field. And Mazzola has the game's first hit. And Josh hitting 293. I'm sure he'd love to have a couple of 4-hit nights and get over to 300 again. That's pretty much what it'll take. Here's Casey Arthur. And Arthur will stand in for the right side. Casey 6 for 11 on the homestand, batting .308. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. 10 homers, 64 driven in. We're in the bottom of 2. The 0-1. Swung on and a ground ball back up the middle, but played right there was Ben Braze. He'll pick it up and softly toss it to second. They're going to say that the throw beat Mazzola on the force, and the fans thought the Mazzola was not only there, but popping up on the bag before the throw went into the glove of the second baseman, Rutherford. Arthur hits into a fielder's choice. The Goldeyes are done in the bottom of inning number 2. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We'll go to the third. No score. TSN 1290.
Block parties, weddings, whatever. Make your next party a backyard affair with Archangel Fireworks.
Hey, friendo. Shh.
I love this one.
Yeah, me too. So, I just want to say, shh, watch this. Buddy, you throw the best parties.
Birthdays, office functions, tea parties. With Archangel Fireworks, the sky is your canvas. See them at Confusion Corner and at archangelfireworks.com.
This summer, Boston Pizza has introduced new meteor, full of the bone ribs, baked in one of 6 tasty rib sauces, like Jack Daniel's barbecue, honey garlic, and our new Pizza Q. So come on down to your local Boston Pizza. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring every ribneck you know, because these damn there ribs are good goody. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbing, you ain't living. Woo-wee!
Greenwood Inn & Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn & Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
Live, loud, and loving every minute of Goldeyes action. This is TSN 1290.
TSN1290.ca.
Top of the third, first pitch to Buddy Sosnowski is in there for a strike as we get underway in inning number 3. We have a winner on trivia, by the way. And congratulations. The pitch is swung on and popped up. Third base side, and right there in fair ground is DeCaster. He'll make the catch on that. Sosnowski is out number 1. And we'll see Jennings and back to the top of the order in pen praise.
Number 31, Todd Jennings.
And Todd Jennings will step in from the right-hand side. And we'll have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here in this third. Again, we have a winner on trivia, winner in the answer coming up in the bottom of the 7th. Thanks for playing along. Todd Jennings last night had a couple of hits. He was 2 for 3. First pitch is low, ball 1. He broke up the no-hit bid, the perfect game, with a 2-out single in the 6th last night. And then he doubled later in the 8th inning. And the 1-0. Swung on, lifted out toward left field. Right there is Skoma. A couple steps to his left. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Back to the top of the order here. And Zach Penpraise. And Penpraise steps in from the right side. He's 0 for 1 tonight. And that was that line drive out to right field that Ray Sadler made a sliding backhanded catch on for an out. And Salamita will look in at Penpraise, and he rocks, kicks, and fires. Breaking ball, bounce left side, foul into the seats. I'm a little surprised Zach Penpraise is only hitting .255 on the year. After the year he had last year. And the pitch swung on and filleted over second, dumped into right field. See, just like that. As he has a base hit. That's the first hit for Fargo on the afternoon. And it's a 2-out single, and here comes Nick Jackson, who bounced out second base his first trip. Penpraise, by the way, a .333 hitter this year against the Goldeyes. And he has 6 stolen bases. He has not been caught this year against Winnipeg. He has 40 on the year. First pitch to Jackson is a breaking ball that's outside, ball 1. And the 40 on the year, second most in the league behind El Paso's Michael Gonzalez. 1 ball and no strikes to Nick Jackson. And the pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. And Jackson will stand in from the left-hand side. Batting .299, 11 home runs, 69 driven in. We're in the third. We're scoreless. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch upstairs, and it's 1-2. 2 away. Penpraise is at first base. A lot of games going on this afternoon as matinees in the big leagues. And I must confess that I'll be watching what goes on for the next 2 weeks in the American Association, but also watching some of those races a little bit more closely. The 1-2 runner on the move, pitch is swung on and missed, or did he get a piece of it? And he got no piece of it, and Jordan Guida made the squeeze on the ball, and then on the transfer it came out of his glove, and Jackson is a strikeout victim, and that will do it here for Fargo in the third. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. 3 strikeouts for Salamita here this afternoon. We'll go to the bottom of 3 in a scoreless tie on TSN 1290.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your manly pickup truck. We've had some fun times, you and me, huh? Hauling things, carrying things, trucking things. Okay, so they're the same thing, but that's what I'm here for. Am I right, my brother? Hoorah! Anyway, no big deal. But if you had a sec, I could really use a little me time with Mr. Lube. It's like a day spa. The kind of spa where you bench press things, manly things. Yeah.
Get top-to-bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube and take good care.
Summer is the season for long road trips with the family.
Are we there yet?
And if you want to make it there, it's time for you to talk to Cal. No matter if your visit is for a tire rotation, an alignment, or even a basic oil service, all your visits come with a free mechanical inspection. Make sure your vehicle is ready for the high temperatures and heavy use that summer driving brings. Talk to Cal at any one of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
Well, we go to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. And for the Goldeyes, Kevin Mesquite will lead it off, followed by Jordan Guida and Phelan Lantini. Each team with 1 hit. Neither team has scored a run. And for the Goldeyes, it's hitters 8, 9, and 1 against solid lefty Jake Labor. First pitch, swung on, chopper foul, left side. And it's strike 1. Kevin, 1 for 3, a couple of big RBI last night, and a 3-run second. And that was the difference in the game for Winnipeg in a 9-0 victory over the RedHawks. And the 0-1 is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. As I was saying, looking forward to watching the next couple of weeks unfold in the American Association and who will be the new champion. At the same time, watching some of those races and the teams in contention in the last full month of the Major League season for the next 4 weeks or so. And then probably my favorite time of year is playoff Major League Baseball. Pitch is swung on and fouled at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kevin Mesquite. 1-2 is outside, 2-2. And a number of games going on in the majors today. New York Yankees leading Baltimore 3-0. That's in the 6th. Then Baltimore's kind of got to find another gear here. They're starting to fade a little bit right out of that race in the East, but also for a wild card. 2-2 is inside 3-2 with Tampa Bay and Oakland holding down those 2 wild card spots. Yankees 3, Baltimore no score in the 6th. Kansas City leading Toronto 5-0. That's in the 6th. In Toronto this afternoon. 3-2. Swung on, fouled back. And Mesquite having a good at bat here as well. Kevin batting .241. A couple of homers, 18 driven in. And 2 for 6 on the homestand. Cleveland and Detroit, no score. That's in the 7th. Big game for Cleveland. 3-2. Swung on, fouled back. They've lost 5 in a row, have the Tribe. In Boston, your AL East leader, they are leading the Chicago White Sox 5-0. That's in the 3rd, helped along by a Stephen Drew home run, his 11th. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Mesquite, and the pitch. Swung on and lined over first down the right field line, fair ball. Taken on a hop by Tim Alberts. And that's a great at-bat for Kevin Mesquite. And he gets rewarded with a solid single to lead off this 3rd. Boston designates relief pitcher Daniel Bard for assignment today as well. And here's Jordan Guida. Wonder what Rick Forney is going to ask him to do here. And a long look over at 3rd tells me that something's on. And the 3rd inning, Houston and Seattle are scoreless. In the 1st, Texas and Minnesota are scoreless. First pitch, and Guida pushed a bunt up the first base line. It is going to roll foul. Strike 1. Right idea. Pretty good play. Just didn't stay along the line. 3:05 today, Tampa Bay and Oakland. Jamie Wright 2-2, A.J. Griffin 11-9. And Jordan got it back into the right side batter's box. For Jordan, this is start number 9 on the year. This is his 9th start in a game. Throw over to first, and it got away from the first baseman at Brackhold down the right field line, and Mesquite will get back up after diving into the bag at first and advance to second, no problem, on what will be a throwing error charged against Jake Labor. And now the Goldeyes, with 1 on and nobody out, have a runner into scoring position. And for Fargo, that's their 2nd error of the series. Jordan Guida has appeared in 41 games now, but he started only 9. The pitch is swung on and a chopper out in front of the mound, and it bounces actually out in front of the home plate area, went way up in the air. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Right side of the infield. Underneath it is Rutherford. He backs up into shallow right and makes the catch, does the second baseman. And there'll be one away. And back to the top of the order here in the last of the third inning in Phelan-Lentini. National League today in the fourth. St. Louis 5, Pittsburgh no score. Boy, I can see the whole month of September being the Cardinals in first, then the next day the Bucks, then the Cardinals, then the Bucks, fighting all the way through. And I'll say this after this first pitch. And it's low and inside, ball one. You don't know how it's going to be going into the postseason for those teams, but just doing that might wear one of them out to the point where they have a disappointing October. Or maybe both. 1-0 is low, and it gets away from Jennings, goes halfway back toward the screen. And on the wild pitch, Mesquite advances to third. And the count, 2 balls and no strikes. The Phelan-Lentini, who flew out to right field. He had a good at bat and then flew out to right. Labor comes set, the 2-0. Swung on, fouled away right side, and out of play. Chicago Cubs at home are leading Philadelphia 1-0 in the second. And coming up at 3:10 today, 3 games in fact, San Diego at Los Angeles to take on the Dodgers. Tyson Ross 3-7 for the Friars. Zach Greinke 13-3 for the Dodgers. Pitch is swung on, bounced out towards short. Breaking on contact for home is Mesquite. He'll score. And the ball is picked up and fired to first base by Ben Braze. And they get the out of Lentini, who looked like he beat it. Winnipeg opens up the scoring. Lentini said something to Pat McLaughlin over at first base. And Lentini will pick up his 44th RBI of the year. It will go on a 6-3 putout. And Winnipeg leads it 1-0 with 2 away now. And Amos Ramon, the batter. First pitch. Swung on, ground ball left side. That will get through. And Ramon has a solid single off Jake Labor's second hit for Winnipeg in the inning, and their third of the afternoon. And the batter, Sherrod DeCaster. Also at 3:10 today, Cincinnati at Colorado. Mike Leake 11-5 for the Reds. Tyler Chatwood 7-4 for the Rockies. And the last game at 3:10 today, Central. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. San Francisco and Arizona. And I think the pitcher, the way you pronounce this here for the Giants, 0-1, is inside 1-1. Yusmeiro Petit, 1-0 for the Giants. Patrick Corbin, 13-4 for the Diamondbacks. 4 o'clock today, Miami at Atlanta. The 1-1. Swung on, chopper out towards short. Backing up a step on it is Ben Braze. He'll pull it down, feed it to Rutherford at second. And they force out Ramon on the fielder's choice by DeCaster. The Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of 3. They get a run on 2 hits. There was an error and 1 left. We'll go to the 4th. 1-0 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
What
should we bring to the lake for dinner tonight?
Something easy that we can throw in the cooler.
Turkey? Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast. Sounds good.
Really good.
Pick up a frozen Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast from your neighborhood Safeway store. Throw it in the cooler, and by the time you get to the lake, it's barbecue ready. Granny's Poultry, your local poultry farmers cooperative. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit grannies.ca. Granny's, good-natured.
The Winnipeg Blue Bombers are back in action. And as official sponsors, Don's Photo and Canon are sending you to the sidelines as the team's official fan photographer. Capture the blue and gold from the field using the latest equipment provided by Canon, like the all-new Canon Rebel T5i. Its easy-to-use functions, stunning image quality, and DSLR features make the Canon Rebel T5i the best camera on the field. Get in on the action with your Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the all-new Canon Rebel T5i. Enter in-store at any Manitoba Don's Photo location to win. Visit BlueBombers.com for details.
Grand Slam Goldeyes coverage with Paul Edmonds. This is TSN 1290.
TSN1290.ca.
Top of the fourth inning, 1-0 Winnipeg. My name is Paul Edmonds, our producer-operator back in our studios in South Winnipeg, Tim Debenham. And Brendan McGranahan helping us out on site. First pitch right down the chute for a strike. Where Salamita works into his fourth. It's Rutherford, Alberts, and Pepcorn. Rutherford today drew a walk, the only walk issued by Salamita, and he leads it off here in the fourth inning. Goldeyes a run on 3 hits on the Killigan in-game line score. And for Fargo, 0-1 and 1. The 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 0-2. 7:05 tonight. Coming up, it's the New York Mets at Washington. Jonathan Neese 6-6 for the Metropolitans. Ross Ohlendorf 3-0 for the Nationals. 0-2. It's outside with a fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And then there is one interleague game going on. They're in the third in Milwaukee, and it's the Angels 1, Brewers no score. 1-2. Swung on and fouled away right side. And out of play. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Today, and really from the standpoint that we can give you all the games, El Paso at Gary at 2:10. They're underway. 3:16, Kansas City at Wichita. Coming up at 6:05 Central, it's Laredo at Quebec. That's important. Laredo trying to win that South Division. That's the only playoff spot left. Lincoln at Grand Prairie at 6:05. That's important for Grand Prairie. They're in the mix. 1-2. Breaking ball lifted out toward right field, and that is going to be right at Sadler. And he'll extend his left arm and make the catch for out number 1. And the batter is Tim Alberts, who's 0 for 2, or actually 0 for 1 and 0 for 5 in the series. And then you've got Sioux City at St. Paul. And the other game of interest tonight in Sioux Falls, it's Amarillo taking on the Canaries. CFL, the Blue Bombers kick it off with Saskatchewan at 3 today in the Labor Day Classic, to be followed by the Banjo Bowl next week. And Albert stands in from the right side. First pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, and that is lined right by the third baseman, DeCastro. It chalks the line and bounces in toward the corner. After it goes Skoma. He'll pick it up, and Tim Alberts will be standing at second when he does with a 1-out double. Second hit for Fargo on the afternoon, and here's Jeremiah Pepcorn. 1-0 Winnipeg leads it. We're in the top of inning number 4. And Pepcorn, a strikeout here today. He's 0 for 5 in the series.
Number 44, Jeremiah Pepcorn.
And Pepcorn will step in. Maybe looking for a base hit to tie this thing. Really good crowd here today. It's filled in nicely, and I'm sure it's not a bad thing to be sitting in the sunshine today. And the first pitch is inside, ball 1. Pepcorn batting .259. 3 homers, 12 driven in. The 1-0. Swung on, popped up, and drifting over toward the seats and in them by the Fargo dugout. Just to the end of it. And it's a ball and a strike. The right-handed swinging third baseman. So you still have Amarillo, Grand Prairie, and Laredo battling for that South Division spot. Amarillo, though, could be eliminated tonight if they don't win in Sioux Falls. The 1-1 swung on and fell back to the screen, and it's 1-2. I know the standings here said that Laredo was half a game back, and I just think it's because the game, that interleague game, wasn't reported, but they beat Quebec last night. So they are tied with Grand Prairie atop the South. So it's Grand Prairie and Laredo leading the South by 1 game on Amarillo. 1-2. Breaking ball, bounce left side, foul. The scenario is this. Amarillo, if they don't win in Sioux Falls tonight, and either Grand Prairie or Laredo do win in their games, Amarillo's out. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Salamita will come set. Pepcorn waggling the bat from the right side. Albert's at second base. 1 out. A long pause. The 1-2. Swung on and fouled away right side. That gets into a sky suite. And the throwback from Jordan Gaida a little high, and Chris Salamita couldn't jump up to pull it down, and Amos Ramon goes out at second base to get it. No advance from Tim Alberts. Nobody is exactly setting the world on fire with their play in the last 10 in that division. Grand Prairie the best, and that's probably why they have a share of the South Division. They're 6-4 in their last 10, but Laredo and Amarillo are 5-5 in their last 10. 1-2. Swung on. That's knocked over third out toward left. Ryan Skoma racing to pick it up, and he'll do so, but rounding third and coming in to score is Tim Alberts on the RBI single by Jeremiah Pepcorn. And just like that, Fargo has tied it up in 1. And Keith Brackhold, the batter. And Winnipeg, by the way, even with 55 wins today, regardless of what happens today or tomorrow, they are going to finish with a better record than any team in the South Division. So, yeah, 4th best record in the league and not in the playoffs. There's Brackhold. First pitch is swung on, bounced out towards second, fielded by Ramon. He flips to second for 1 and down to 1. The throw by Mesquite got away from Harther, making the turn at first and heading up to second is going to be Brackhold on the air. So Brackhold hits into a fielder's choice, and a hard slide by Pepcorn. Mesquite made an off-balance throw, and it went wide of the bag. So they get the out, 4-6 for out number 2, and then a fielder's choice and an error on the shortstop, E6. And each team's made an error, and the line scores are identical. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error for both teams on the Culligan in-game line score. And here's Jose Hernandez, who's 0 for 1. Runner at second base in this 4th inning. First pitch is low and inside, and in and out of the glove of Gaida, ball 1. Goldeyes' winning percentage is .561. 56% of the games. How about Wichita? 67. 673. And they're 66-32 are the Wingnuts. 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Hernandez is 0 for 4 in the series so far. 7 home runs and 35 driven in. Be interesting to see if he stays with Fargo or goes back to St. Paul at the conclusion of the RedHawks season. 1-1. Swung on, fouled away right side, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. What's of more interest, of course, is how St. Paul and Fargo got a deal done, because there's not a lot of communication there between the two managers. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Salamita looking in, bending over, twirling the ball in his throwing hand behind his back. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and lined right back up the middle for a base hit, and they're going to wave in. Brackhold up with the ball in center field. Is Lentini no throw home, and Fargo's taking a 2-1 lead. Little 2-out lightning here, an RBI single by Jose Hernandez. And the batter will be Buddy Sosnowski. RBI number 36 for Jose Hernandez. And Sosnowski 0 for 1 here today and 0 for 4 in the series. So Jose Hernandez's first hit of the series is an RBI single. And Sosnowski will step in from the left side. Now 2 runs, 4 hits for Fargo. First pitch is swung on and fouled off the instep, and Sosnowski will walk that off. Strike 1. Sosnowski popped out to third baseman Sharonald DeCaster to lead off the third. Nothing in 1 to Buddy Sosnowski. Salamita comes set the pitch. Breaking ball is outside, 1-1. Wind is blowing from left to right. Steady clip here today. Sunny, but not very warm. We're into, well, game time was 18 or 64. It might have gotten a little bit warmer than that. 1-1. Swung on, chopper right side, rolled right up to Ramon, up with it, over to first, and that is that for Fargo in the 4th. But they scored twice to take the lead. They do that on 3 hits. There was a Goldeye error and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of 4 with Fargo leading 2-1 on TSN 1290.
Hey, it's me, the guy in the radio. And I'm here to tell you about Manitoba Lottery's online gaming site, PlayNow.com. It's safe, secure, and legal. With online casino games, poker, sports betting, and so much more. There are over 100 games including tournament play, and they're loaded with awesome promotions. If you register now, using PlayNow Casino as your promo code, you get $50 free to play online. So visit PlayNow.com and register now. Some conditions apply. Remember, keep it a game.
In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know cooking with small kitchen appliances like a toaster oven or an electric frying pan uses less energy than your oven or stove? Even boiling water with an electric kettle will save energy. And next time you're shopping for a new appliance, look for Energy Star appliances, as they can use 30 to 50% less energy. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
Here's the pitch, and it's a grand slam! Here they come. Cans, juice boxes, glass and plastic bottles into the bin.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes and Recycle Everywhere want you to swing for the fences and recycle all your empty beverage containers. They're full of potential and have thousands of uses beyond the landfill. Step up to the plate and pitch your drink containers into a recycling bin. Whether you're at home, work, school, or the ballpark, remember to recycle everywhere.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Ryan Skoman will lead it off, followed by Ray Sadler and the DH Josh Mazzola. 2-1 Fargo in front. They've got 3-1 listed on the board. I don't know. Did I miss an inning? It's 2-1 for Fargo. And Skoma steps in from the left side to face Jake Labor. And the first pitch is low, ball one. Skoma here today, lined out to left field. Pitch is high. And it's 2-0. Now they've got 4-1, 5-1. Do I hear 6? Pitch is inside. And it's 3-0. Now back to 3-1. 3 balls and no strikes to Skoma. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. And the 3-1 is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 3-2. Skoma 1 for 5 in the series. His one hit, a home run. We're in the bottom of 4 in game number 99 of 100. 3-2. Swung on and filleted left side, but foul. And out of play. Ryan, 4 home runs, 46 driven in, hitting .347. 0 for 1 here today, but he hit the ball hard right at Buddy Sosnowski and left. The payoff pitch. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. To his right, a backhanded pickup by Penpraise, and a throw to first just in time to get Ryan Skoma for out number 1. And the batter is Ray Sadler. And Sadler 0 for 1 here today. Had a home run the other way last night. His 21st of the year. It was a 2-run shot. 72 RBI. Ray has 8 extra base hits in this homestand. And the pitch is swung on and ripped on the left field line, but foul. Into the seats it goes. He's had 11 hits overall, 8 of them for extra bases on this homestand. And he'll stand in from the right side. First pitch was foul. Second pitch is outside. 1-1. And Ray also riding an 8-game hitting streak into this one. 1-1 pitch is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. And Ray hitting .278, his best batting average of the year. And that's overall. The 2-1. Swung on, popped up right field. And right there is Tim Alberts underneath it. And he'll wait for it to come down, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. And for Sadler, he's hitting .317 as a Goldeye. And here is Josh Mazzola, who is 1 for 1. 2-1 Fargo leads it. We're in the bottom of 4. Goldeyes looking for their 56th win. They are 12 games above 500 right now. And the first pitch is swung on and missed, and off the glove of Jennings. And back toward the screen, foul. Good crowd here today, 6,166. The 0-1 is outside, 1-1. 6-1, 6-6. Pitch is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1. And the pitch is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 2-2. And the pitch is outside, 3-2. Mazzola, 16 homers, 64 driven in. I had talked about it leading up to 55 with 40 this week about the team MVP, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and Mazzola down on strikes. And Jake Laber has his first strikeout of the afternoon. And, well, I said it was Josh Mazzola for me, and Rick Forney agreed. And we'll see what happens tomorrow when they make the announcements. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. We'll go to the fifth. 2-1 Fargo, TSN 1290.
Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce.
Hey guys, I'm having a big event and looking for a way to feed my group.
Call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
We're looking after you with a full catering service or do-it-yourself hog roast with succulent pork, tender beef, turkey, chicken, pork ribs, and more. No group is too big or too small. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you.
Can't wait.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
We keep old files because they're out of sight and out of mind, or because we think we have to. But someday those old files could bite us if they get in the wrong hands. Isn't it time you let bygones be bygones? Have Protect Document Destruction's mobile service professionally shred your files wherever they are to rid yourself of those ticking time bombs. Protect Document Destruction, 975-0505, a division of Johnson Waste Management. You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Brought to you in part by South Beach Casino. Like it, love it.
First pitch to Todd Jennings is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike, and the fifth is underway. The 0-1 from Salamita. Another breaking ball, and it's strike two. 2-1 Fargo in front. Goldeyes got a singleton in the third, gave up a deuce in the fourth. 0-2, swung on, bounced out toward third, but foul. It's Jennings, Penpraise, and Jackson. And Jennings 0 for 1 today. Salamita facing the right-handed swinging catcher, and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Strikeout number 4 of the afternoon for Chris Salamita. And there's one down for Zach Penpraise, who is 1 for 2.
The shortstop, number 6, Zach Penpraise.
Penpraise will step in from the right side. Penpraise flew out to right and singled so far here today. Good crowd here, almost 6,200. First pitch is swung on, chopped out towards short, backhanded pickup nicely by Mesquite. Throw to first, 2 away. I would say if you could get 61, 62 in here every Sunday, everybody would be happy. You know, it's just one of those days where it's an afternoon start. So, of course, it's going to be hot. Some people just don't like the heat. Chases people away. And here's Nick Jackson. And Jackson 0 for 2 today. And the first pitch is right down the middle for a strike. But a strange year for summer here. We've had warmer temperatures at the end of August that over and above what we had in July. The 0-1 is in there for a strike. 0-2. 2 away in the inning. And Jackson quickly behind 0-2. In the past, we've had pretty nice Septembers here. We'll see if that continues. The 0-2 is a breaking ball that's outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. September 1st today. Fall is, well, upon us. The pitch is inside, 2-2. And the kids in Manitoba go back to school this week. And if your home is anything like ours, Mom and I are doing backflips. 2-2. Swung on, and that's lined out to short. Caught by Mesquite. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Jackson hits it hard. It goes sailing right by Salamita, but caught it short by Kevin Mesquite. 1-2-3. Down in order go Fargo, but they lead it 2-1. TSN 1290.
Ah, nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah, pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa. Did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer.
How you doing?
With the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi. Live for now.
Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Sabre Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Sabre Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Sabre Agencies for details. 694-6787.
No interest, no payments, no taxes. Biggest discounts ever. Free this, free that. No freight, no purchase necessary. Drive for free.
Overwhelmed with all the empty promises? At Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, there are no gimmicks, just great deals on new and pre-owned vehicles. They're a family-run dealership that treats everybody like part of the family. Drop in and see for yourself where the true value lies. Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, just a slap shot north of Winnipeg in sunny Selkirk, Manitoba. Or visit them at selkirkchrysler.com.
Casey Harther, Kevin Mesquite, and Jordan Guida. Hitters 7, 8, and 9. 2-1 Fargo leads it. Last of inning number 5. Glad to have you along today on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. And the team wraps up their schedule tomorrow. We'll wrap up our broadcast schedule tomorrow as well on the air at 6:30. First pitch from Jake Laber. He is low and inside, ball 1. Pre-game at 6:30. First pitch 7:05. Matt Rush getting the start for the Goldeyes. No word on the starter yet for Fargo. We're on right across the network. Pitch is swung on and lined to right field, and that sinking line drive is caught basically on the shoe tops by Tim Alberts. And there's one down. Now the batter is Kevin Mesquite, who has singled and scored a run today. The only run for Winnipeg as they trail 2-1. And Mesquite steps in from the right side. Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error for Fargo. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error for Winnipeg on the Culligan Water in-game line score. And the first pitch, he showed bunt pulled back, took a strike, and it's 0-1. Kevin batting .241. The 0-1 pitch is inside with a breaking ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 swung on and fouled back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jake Laber, 6 feet. 190 from Fargo, 27 years old. He turned 27 in June. 1-2 pitch is low, 2-2. He was one of our guests this year on Around the Association, way back earlier in the year. It would have been that weekend of June 7, 8, and 9 when the Goldeyes were down in Fargo for the first time. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Mesquite down on strikes. Fargo goes around the horn. Strikeout number 2 for Laber. 2 away for Jordan Guida. And Guida 0 for 1 today. We'll get to swing the bat right here. And Jordan popped out to the second baseman, C.J. Rutherford, his first trip after trying a bunt attempt that just rolled foul. First pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one on that 88-mile-an-hour heater upstairs. Goldeyes are 1-9 against Fargo this year. The 0-1 swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. A win today in the Goldeyes could even the record all time at home against Fargo. The pitch is outside, 1-2. Remember, we said yesterday it was 2 games below 500 at 65 and 67, with the win last night at 66 and 67. The 1-2 pitch swung on and fouled back. And still a ball and 2 strikes on Guido. Been a lot of games between these two. Some comeback wins for both teams. Comeback series wins for the Goldeyes. 1-2 is high, 2-2. The fight between Doug Simonuk and Tom Baith over the third base coach's bag there. 2-2 is swung on and fouled back into the mid of Jennings, and down on strikes goes Guida. That was interesting a few years ago. And the Goldeyes go 1-2-3 here at the bottom of the 5th inning. We go to the 6th. 2-1 Fargo in front. TSN 1290.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive pre-flex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfisherboats.com or give Girton Equipment a call at 1-800-619-0614. Kingfisher, fish the good times.
The kids will want burgers, so I got special spiced burger patties.
From the Carver's Knife?
Naturally. Lisa and Ken are crazy about our ribs.
Oh, me too.
Also from the Carver's Knife.
And for Jennifer and Dave, plump, juicy chicken breasts.
What about yours truly?
Last but not least.
Wow, that is one handsome T-bone.
Gotta keep the barbecue chef happy.
Bring out the best in your barbecues with the exceptional value and superb quality of Manitoba meats from the Carver's Knife. The Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent. From our farm to your table.
Right now, you don't care that money problems can happen to anyone. You don't want to hear people telling you they understand what you're going through. You don't want words. You want a way forward, out of your debt, so your creditors stop calling. LC Taylor is your debt rescue, helping you build a plan to climb back onto solid financial ground. You can do it. You just need a helping hand. So take ours. LC Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward. At lctaylor.com.
Your fielder's choice for every minute of Winnipeg Goldeyes baseball. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Top of the 6th inning. Rutherford, Alberts, and Pepcorn. And for Fargo, they lead it 2-1. Hitters 3-4-5 against Chris Salamita. And Rutherford has walked and flown out. And he'll step in from the right-hand side. Sun is out here. We had a little mist this morning on the commute in. And a little bit of rain here at the ballpark. They never bothered to tarp. It didn't last for very long, wasn't very hard. First pitch is in there for a strike. But that rain and north wind from last night has cooled things down here today. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rutherford batting .270. 8 homers, 64 driven in. 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to C.J. Rutherford. And the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Strikeout number 5 for Chris Salamita this afternoon. 1 away in the 6th. And Tim Albert's the batter. He's doubled and scored. He was part of that 2-run fourth inning for the RedHawks. Alberts flew out to center his first trip and then doubled down what started to be the third base line and then down the left field line because he chalked the line just past third. And the first pitch is inside, ball one. Albert's 275, 16 homers, 59 driven in. Fargo's had a good year offensively. As a team hitting 265, the pitch swung on and fouled back, 1-1. And that batting average is 12 points less than Winnipeg's at 287. But Fargo scored 510 runs. They've hit 82 home runs versus the Goldeyes 74. The 1-1 pitch is high. 2-1. They've had 161 doubles this year. 19 triples. They do strike out, though. They've struck out 638 times compared to Winnipeg's 487. The 2-1 pitch swung on, wrapped third base side foul. Right by Bucky Bergau. Cole Zimmerman coaching over at first. Another local product that found his way into the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks lineup for many years and now has graduated to be a coach. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Breaking ball, bounced out towards short. Waiting for it, Mesquite. Up with it. Shuffles, throws to first. And there's 2 away. And Jeremiah Pepcorn, the batter. And Pepcorn. A strikeout and an RBI single today. He tied the game with the RBI single at 1 in the 4th before Jose Hernandez drove in Keith Brackhold for the 2nd run, and that's where we stand. Fargo leading 2-1 in the top of the 6th. And Pepcorn will step in from the right side. 1 for 6 in the series. First pitch swung on and fouled back for strike 1. Pepcorn batting .259. 3 homers, 12 driven in, and now 13 with an RBI single today. Not bad, 13 RBI, and now your 15th game. Or 1 is inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. If you're around or at an RBI per game, that is monster production. 1-1. Breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Pepcorn steps in from the right side, waggling the bat again. Salamita looks in, gets the sign from Guida. And now a step off. And a little walk behind the mound by Salamita, and Pepcorn will step out. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Pepcorn down on strikes for the 2nd time in the ball game, and Salamita has struck out 6, including a couple here in this 1, 2, 3, 6th inning. Zeros across the board. Fargo leads it, though, 2-1. We'll go to the bottom of 6 when we come back. Tell you about the Goldeyes this week. Boston Pizza when we return on TSN 1290.
The entertainment is live, and it's always free on Friday and Saturday. South Beach Casino and Resort is the place to be. It all goes down at the Blue Dolphin Lounge, where you can sample their all-new expanded menu. Try the beer and steer special, and tap your toes and swing your hips to all your favorites from country to rock. Stay and play at South Beach Casino and Resort. Like it, love it. Book now and check out their full entertainment lineup. Visit southbeachcasino.ca.
When you finally decide on the perfect paint color, the last thing you want is someone inexperienced painting in your house. Trust the experts. Trust Cachet Painting. For over 28 years, they've perfected their craft right here in Winnipeg. No job is too small or big. Interior or exterior. Primers, sealers, and finishes. Even stucco coating and painting. Cachet Painting excels at it all. Call 204-297-9000 now. Cachet Painting, a sign of superior quality.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Phelan Lentini to lead it off. It is 2-1 for Fargo. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along today. Tim Debenham is our producer and operator back in our studios in South Winnipeg, and Brendan McGranahan is helping us out on site. Top of the order for Winnipeg, Lentini, Ramon, DeCaster, first pitch from Labor on the outside edge for a strike. And the bottom of 6 is underway. Well, Goldeyes this week brought to you by Boston Pizza. Come try Boston Pizza's new Meteor fall off the bone ribs, the 0-1. Swung on, bounced left side foul. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbon, you ain't living. And one more game to go, and it's tomorrow. It is Fan Appreciation Day, post-game fireworks. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled away right side and out of play. Also, the first 3,000 fans receive a Goldeyes 2013 player card set. So tomorrow's it. If you have, a rain-out ticket that you haven't used up yet, tomorrow's your last day. The pitch swung on and fouled back. And it's still 0-2 to Lentini, who's 0 for 2 today, but he's driven in a run. If you haven't been to the ballpark this year and you're thinking, I've been meaning to get out there, well, tomorrow's it. And the 0-2 is outside, 1-2. And if you want to say goodbye to the team, till next year, tomorrow's it. Fan Appreciation Day, because it's a chance for the Goldeyes to thank you, the best fans in baseball in Canada. 1-2. Swung on, and that's hit off the end of the bat, rolled right side, and running after it, and then sliding to pick it up is Labor, and he will just kind of one-handed toward the bag at first, and they get Lentini for the first out. And Amos Ramon, the batter. Tickets are $5, $7, $12, $14, $18. Available at Ticketmaster.ca, 855-GOLDEYE, or walk up and buy them at the door. And the Goldeyes this year. This crowd here is 61-66 today. We'll just kind of figure out some attendance. First pitch to Ramon is outside, ball 1. Goldeyes averaging 58-27 coming into the day today. 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. There are 262,000. 239. Well, 61-66 here today, and you're at 268,000. Pitch is outside, 3-0. You're going to have 7,000 here tomorrow. And the pitch is low, ball 4, and Amos draws a 1-out walk. And that is the first walk issued here today by Jake Labor. And the Goldeyes have the potential tie and run aboard. And DeCaster 0 for 2 today. You get 7,000 right on the button, and you're going to be at 275,405 for the season. First pitch is outside, ball 1. And that will be through 47 dates, an average of 58.60. One-0. Swung on, line out to center field. On the run goes Hernandez, and he'll get there and make the catch. Great grab by Jose Hernandez. The wind might have knocked that down a little bit. And scampering back to first base is Amos Ramon. And there's 2 down. And based on the 58, and we'll just take today's average, 58.27. Goldeyes missed out on about 18,000 more fans here because of the 3 rainouts. Ryan Skoma steps in. And a throw over to first base, and Amos back in time. Otherwise, they could have got to 290 or better. And a little closer toward 300,000. First pitch is inside, ball 1. But, I mean, that's sort of what you deal with in this game of baseball. And Mother Nature is a big part of it. Skoma 0 for 2 today. Labor comes set. There's activity in the bullpen for Fargo. The pitch swung on. That's hit to center field. Jose Hernandez trotting back, turning, facing us about 3/4 of the way back, and he'll make the catch for the final out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We'll go to the 7th. It's 2-1 Fargo on TSN 1290.
Get ready, Winnipeg, for the sexiest, funniest, and most outrageous parody of the steamy international bestseller. 50 Shades, the musical, will premiere in Winnipeg September 5th to 7th. The Chicago Tribune says 50 Shades is impossible to resist.
50 Shades, the musical, at the Centennial Concert Hall for 4 shows only, September 5th to 7th. Tickets at Ticketmaster.
Team's playing great.
Yeah, we're up by 2.
Big deal. I've got a 7,000-point lead.
What?
You haven't heard? I've had a fantastic season at Husky Stations this year. It's free to join, and it's easy. All you have to do is swipe, earn, and redeem to get great My Husky rewards like free gas and car washes.
My Husky Rewards. Visit your local Husky to get a card and start earning today. For more information, visit myhuskyrewards.ca.
I've still got a 6,999-point lead on them.
Vicente, what's the right number of servings of veggies a day?
10,000.
So you don't know.
Oh, but I do know. Thousands of delicious Taco Time veggie burritos, bursting with refritos, Mexican rice, fresh lettuce, cheddar cheese, sour cream, and zesty salsa fresca are served every day.
Okay, that does sound delicious, but it doesn't answer my question.
What question?
Why the are you just standing there talking instead of making me one?
Good question.
Taco time. It's veggie burrito time.
Batter up, turn it up. This is Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
To the 7th we go. Keith Brackhold to lead it off, followed by Jose Hernandez and Buddy Sosnowski. Against Chris Salamita. Hitters 6, 7, and 8. 2-1 Fargo in front. Good game here today. And the first pitch to Brackhold, who's 0 for 2, is in there for a strike, although he reached in a fielder's choice and scored a run. Side armor down there, a right-hander for Fargo in their bullpen. Pitch. Swung on, hit off the end of the bat, rolled out toward third and foul. And fortunately, it did go because I don't know that Winnipeg was going to be able to make a play on that. Derek Miramontes is getting loose in the bullpen. For Fargo, Derek Miramontes. And it's 0-2 to Brackhold. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Brackwold will step back out. Some finals in the big leagues today. Kansas City shut out Toronto 5-0. James Shields goes to 10-8. J.A. Happ took the loss, drops to 3-5. And the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, bounce right side, and it is by a diving Arthur into right field for a leadoff single. And Jose Hernandez, the batter. I'll also be watching in the offseason what they do in Toronto. I know Alex Anthopoulos has said blame me for the season that Toronto has experienced. But I think we would all be in agreement. There was a lot of excitement by the moves that he made leading up to April. And it just never went according to plan. Although they thought that they had a plan in place that was easily executable. Here's Jose Hernandez. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. There's some question marks there, of course. I'm not so sure that the 0-1 swung on. That's a comeback liner right by Salamita and through the box for a base hit. And Jose Hernandez is now 2 for 3 off of Chris Salamita. And there's back-to-back singles here in this 7th. And Buddy Sosnowski, the batter, and people are going to get up in the Goldeyes bullpen now. I don't know if there's one true area you can blame and one true area that you can quickly make a fix to fix Toronto. I think there's a couple things in a few different areas. And we'll see what General Manager Alex Anthopoulos does in the offseason. Buddy Sosnowski 0 for 2 here today. First pitch, lefty-lefty. He pushed a bunt out toward third. It's going to be picked up there by DeCaster. A throw to first, and it's not in time. So a bunt single. That was a tough play for DeCaster. And here's Todd Jennings with the bases loaded and nobody out. And the fans not very happy with the call over there, considering that Lentini on a similar play was thrown out. Pat McLaughlin is over at first base. And Todd Jennings, the batter. And you wonder in this scenario, top of the 7th, nobody out, bases loaded, how Winnipeg will get out of it, if they can. Trailing 2-1 here. And it looks to me like Kauhi Downing is throwing in the bullpen. And that's who it is. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. Gary leading El Paso today, 3-1 in the 4th. 1 ball, no strikes, the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, lifted out toward right. And Ray Sadler on the run. He'll make the catch onto the warning track, a basket variety. And coming in to score is going to be Brackwold on that sacrifice fly by Todd Jennings, and Fargo makes it 3-1. Good running grab, though, by Ray Sadler. And also advancing is Jose Hernandez from second to third. So runners on the corners, 1 away, back up to the top of the order in Zach Benpraise, who's 1 for 3 today. 8th inning, Baltimore's come back in a flurry of run scoring at Yankee Stadium and lead the Bronx Bombers 7-3 in the 8th. 1-0. Or first pitch is in there for a strike, excuse me. Zach Benpraise. And Cleveland leading Detroit 4-0 in the 9th. That's important for Cleveland if they want to continue to be in the conversation for a wild card in the American League this month. Pitch is high, 1-1. Boston leading Chicago White Sox 7-5 in the 5th. No scores, Seattle and Houston in the 7th. 1 ball, 1 strike. Benpraise. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled away right side. Another play. 1-2. And Texas leading Minnesota 1-0 in the 4th. Interesting, we mentioned yesterday that Justin Morneau traded from Minnesota to Pittsburgh. Another offseason story will be where he ends up. Does he stay there? Does he sign with somebody else? 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and hit to center field. Right there is Lentini to his left. Reaches out, makes the catch, but another run will tag and score. And Jose Hernandez does that. It's a 2-run inning. And holding tight is Buddy Sosnowski at first base. And it's 4-1 Fargo here. Sac fly for Zach Penpraise, his 36th run batted into the year. And Nick Jackson, the batter. The wind is playing havoc here, you know, as an outfielder on those 2 fly balls, both Ray and Phelan in right and center respectively, getting to where they think they need to be, and then all of a sudden the arm has to get extended as far as they possibly can to make the catch. And the first pitch to Jackson is swung on and fouled back for strike number 1. 4-1 Fargo. Jackson 0 for 3 today. Downing up onto the bullpen mound, throwing down that left field line. Salamita will come set. And the 0-1. Swung on and pounded foul right back down in the box, and then rolled back toward the screen. 0-2. National League in the 7th, St. Louis leading Pittsburgh 7-1. In the 6th, the Chicago Cubs in front of the Philadelphia Phillies 5-1. And Milwaukee leading Los Angeles, that being the Angels, 3-1 in the 7th. Now, I do have this question. It's rhetorical. You can answer any way you want. I don't know that it has an answer, though. 0-2. Have a swing. Didn't go. Pitch missed outside. 1-2. So you've got Seattle and Houston scoreless in the 7th. Is that a result of really good pitching and a pitcher's duel, or 2 really bad teams that can't hit? 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nick Jackson has bounced out, lined out, and struck out. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and now he is struck out again. Strikeout number 7 for Chris Salamita, and that's it for Fargo in the top of the 7th, but they add on. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, and they will leave 1. At the end of 6.5, it's stretch time in my hometown. We invite you wherever you are today to get up with us and do the same. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th when we come back. 4-1 Fargo, TSN 1290.
Going on vacation can be exciting.
Bon voyage, Winnipeg.
But when you're miles away from Winnipeg, the last thing you want to worry about is the security of your home. That's why Commissionaires Manitoba offers a house watch service. They'll do an interior and exterior patrol of your property, bring in your mail, remove snow from your car, even water your plants. Don't leave your house to chance. Leave it to the Commissionaires. Go to commissionaires.nb.ca.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes. Custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
Midtown Car Wash cleans your car inside and out and leaves your car sparkling. Their fresh water, quality products, and modern equipment provide customers the very best in auto cleaning, inside and out. For over 50 years, Midtown Car Wash has been dedicated to providing the best full-service vehicle cleaning by our friendly, experienced staff. For the very best in auto cleaning, visit Midtown Car Wash, 344 Gertrude Street at Donald.
Bottom of the 7th inning. And a right-hander will come out and start throwing here for Fargo and begin the bottom of the 7th inning. Derek Miramontes. 4-1 Fargo leads it. It's Sadler, Mazzola, and Harther.
Number 13, Nick Miramontes. Miramontes now.
And that's it for Jake Labor. He was real good today. And Derek Miramontes will take over for him. And we'll see what the Goldeyes can do to try to get back in this game here with their last 9 outs. And the first pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Labor today, pitcher of record on a winning side, looking to pick up his 10th win, is Jake Labor. 6 innings, 3 hits, a run. The pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. And the run should be earned. A walk, 3 strikeouts, and a wild pitch, and he gives way to Derek Miramontes. 0-2 to Ray. The pitch swung on and fouled back. And we do it again. Again, Sadler, Mazzola, and Harther here. Goldeyes have a run on 3 hits. Fargo 4 runs, 7 hits. And the pitch is outside, 1-2. For Derek Miramontes, a right-hander, 5'11", 180, from Butte Valley, California. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, bounce left side, foul. He was the guy that came from Grand Prairie to Fargo in exchange for Fargo sending closer Chase Johnson down to Grand Prairie. So essentially an exchange of relievers. 1-2 pitch is way inside with that sidearm fastball, and Ray just got hit on the bumper. And he'll go down to first base. So a hit batsman here, and Josh Mazzola the batter. And Josh 1 for 2. And Mazzola stand in from the right side. And Josh today is singled and struck out. We look at the numbers of Derek Miramontes as he comes set, and the first pitch is a fastball that's outside, ball 1. And he makes his 41st appearance. He's had 2 starts, both with Grand Prairie. The pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. But this is his 13th appearance with Fargo, 41st appearance overall. He's 2-2 with a 3.79 ERA. 1-1 is on the outside edge for a strike. 57 innings, only 47 hits. 24 earned runs, 18 walks, 46 strikeouts. He has allowed 7 homers. The pitch is high, 2-2. Opposition batting .229 against him. And that is the 6th batter that he's hit this year. 2-2 is a breaking ball low and inside. It got away from Jennings, and he's going to pick it up outside the cutout circle and throw down to second. Won't be in time as Ray goes sliding in safely on the wild pitch. Three balls, 2 strikes. 4-1 Fargo. We're in the bottom of 7. And a full count to Josh Mazzola, the DH today. Well, we'll get to trivia and the answer here this afternoon in this bottom of 7. Pass along our winner's name as well. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and fouled back into the seats in behind the Fargo dugout. And it's 3 balls, 2 strikes still to Mazzola. Well, trivia is always brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel at downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. As Mazzola steps back in, waggling the bat from the right side with a slightly open stance. Miramontes' pitch. Overhand fastball right down the chute for a strike. And that will go down as a strikeout, looking for Mazzola. Boy, that was interesting. Miramontes coming sidearm, and then over the top with a fastball. And it absolutely froze Mazzola. And that is a strikeout for Miramontes, and that's the fourth Goldeye to have been struck out here today by Fargo pitching. Jake Labor had 3. First pitch to Harther's outside, ball 1. Casey 0 for 2 today. And Miramontes will come set. 1-0. Is swung on and fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. Question today was this: name the only Goldeyes player that has hit in every spot in the batting order this season but one. 1-1. Swung on, hit down the first base line, fair ball, and hit the bag. It goes down into the right field corner. Extra bases for Harther. In to score is Sadler, and it's 4-2 Fargo on an RBI double by Harther. No doubt about that. It went right down the line and hit the bag. And the Goldeyes respond here with a run after giving up 2 in the top of the 7th inning. And Kevin Mesquite, the batter, he's 1 for 2 today. A base hit, single, a run scored, and he struck out. Now the question again on trivia: name the only Goldeyes player that has hit in every spot in the batting order this season but one. And what spot has he not batted in this summer? Well, we got the answer pretty quick. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Congratulations to Sean Cook of West St. James. He knew the answer to be Phelan Lentini. Now, the only spot that Phelan hasn't hit in this year, the 1-0, is on the inside edge for a strike, and it's 1-1, is the 4th spot in the batting order, or commonly known as cleanup. Now a left-hander up throwing to the bullpen for Fargo. That's Joe Harris. 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 1-2. So again, congratulations to Sean Cook of St. James. He knew the answer to be Phelan Lentini and the cleanup spot. So Lentini's hit 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 of 9 spots. He's the only one. 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and fouled back. Still a ball and 2 strikes. But yet he has not batted 4th or cleanup for the Goldeyes this year. 1 more to go tomorrow. Trying to make it a super stumper. That was a good one today. It was anything but lame. 1-2. Is swung on and popped up. Foul territory, first base side. There's Brackhold over in front of his own dugout. And he'll make the catch for out number 2. By my own admission, we have done lame a few times on the trivia contest question. So congratulations to Sean Cook. Picks up a Goldeyes travel mug. Is also eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. And here's Jordan Gaida. And Gaida 0 for 2 today. Runner at second base, 1 in, 4-2 Fargo. Miramontes comes set. The pitch is right down the chute for a strike. Still throwing going on in the Goldeyes bullpen, and that's Downing. Miramontes comes set. The 0-1. Breaking ball, low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gaida is 0 for 2 today. He is popped out and struck out. 1-1. Fastball right over the top for a strike in the outside corner. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. is a breaking ball for a called third strike. And Jordan Gatto will go down looking and striking out for the second time here today. For Winnipeg, they're going to run on a hit, and they will leave one. We'll go to the eighth. Fargo by 2, 4-2, TSN 1290.
Most days, you can predict what life's going to throw at you.
He's 2 for 2 at bat so far today.
But every once in a while...
Strike! Oh, he did not see that coming.
When life throws you a curveball, Ranger Insurance will protect what's important to you. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, they have a plan that fits your needs. Ranger Insurance, putting relationships first. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
If you love East Indian food and want to introduce your friends to it, bring them to the Clay Oven. They have the best butter chicken in town. Plus, the new Hakka menu features Indian Chinese fusion. First-timers will love exploring the flavors of our tally platters. Another fresh batch of naan bread is coming out of the oven right now. The Clay Oven, with 3 locations, including the brand new restaurant open year-round in the ballpark. Reserve your dinner party or game day seat on the patio at clayoven.ca.
It's furniture that has a story to tell. Discover the unrivaled character and craftsmanship only Manitoba Made can offer with Prairie Barnwood. Prairie Barnwood specializes in handcrafted furniture and decor made from dismantled barns from across the Canadian prairies. From mantels to countertops, furniture, even custom pieces, it's all made in Manitoba. See these one-of-a-kind works of art for yourself. Learn more about Manitoba Reclaimed Barnwood furniture today at prairiebarnwood.com.
And the hits just keep on coming on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca.
While we go to the 8th inning, new pitcher for the Goldeyes is Kaohi Downing. And that's it for Chris Salamita, who goes 7 innings, gives up 7 hits, 4 runs. And looking to see here, only 3 of those runs should be earned. A walk, 7 strikeouts. And he's on the hook for his first loss of the year, is Chris Salamita. Here's C.J. Rutherford to face Kaohi Downing. First pitch is a breaking ball that's outside ball 1, and the 8th is underway. 4-2 Fargo. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And the 1-0. Swung on and fouled back. And that probably will get into the seats. And it does. 1 ball, 1 strike. For Downing, we've already talked about how he's made a career high in appearances this year. This is his 41st. 1-1. Swung on, lifted out toward right field, toward the line. Ray going hard, and he will get there and make the catch in fair territory, but his momentum carries him into foul ground. And there's 1 down. And Tim Albert's the batter. Tim is 1 for 3 today. For Downing, a 4-4 record at 3.27 ERA. And he's had a good year. 36 hits in 44 innings. 16 earned runs, 23 walks, 32 strikeouts, 4 homers allowed. Opposition batting .228 against him. And Albert steps in from the right side. First pitch is low, ball 1. Pete Gailey throwing in the bullpen for Winnipeg down the left field line. Joe Harris throwing for Fargo, so a couple of lefties in the bullpens. 4-2 Fargo. And the pitch is just inside, 2-0 to Alberts. Tim Alberts has flown out, doubled and scored in a 2-run 4th, and then bounced out again. The 2-0 pitch. Breaking balls in there for a strike. It's 2-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Fargo on the Culligan in-game line score. 2-4-1 for Winnipeg. Breaking ball swung on and missed. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Melberts. Hitting .295. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. Step to his left, Mesquite. Up with it, and over to first. 2 away. And Jeremiah Pepcorn, the batter. He is 1 for 3. Struck out twice and had an RBI single. Looking ahead with 2 away to the bottom of 8. Top of the order for Winnipeg, Lentini, Ramon, and DeCaster. Four 2, Fargo in front. And the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Nothing and 1 to Jeremiah Pepcorn. And Downing comes set. The 0-1 pitch. Slider swung on and missed. Nothing and 2. Pepcorn is 1 for 7 in the series with 3 strikeouts. Oh, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. And Downing throwing some heat right there. 8th strikeout for Goldeyes pitching. Goldeyes picks up his first, and he sits down. Fargo 1, 2, 3 in the 8th. We'll go to the bottom of 8. 4-2 for the RedHawks. Goldeyes baseball, TSN 1290.
Did you know that water makes up more than half of your body weight? Every cell, tissue, and organ in your body needs water to maintain its temperature, remove waste, and lubricate joints. Culligan's filtered bottled water delivered right to your door is the best choice for hydration.
Call or click today to find out how you can win tickets to a Winnipeg Goldeyes game. We're giving away a pair every week. Just call 204-694-5180 or visit drinkculligan.com. Culligan, better water, pure and simple. Limited time offer. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for details.
With all the fancy cuisine out there, sometimes nothing hits the spot better than a classic hamburger. The Pony Corral now featuring their half-pound burgers. The famous Golden Boy and the Jimmy G's Mushroom Burger also now featuring the 1-pound Big Fella. Top it off with a nostalgic Coca-Cola bottle, and you've got the perfect meal. Visit your favorite Pony Corral location and maybe enjoy it on the patio. Classic food, classic times at the Pony Corral. Proudly celebrating 25 years.
Swung on high, and deep it goes to left. Way back. Goal!
Get your Goldeyes tickets before they're gone and catch the Goldeyes live at beautiful Shaw Park. Tickets for individual games, group outings, and Sky Suites are on sale now. Come celebrate with us.
Oh, my! In downtown!
To learn more about the Goldeyes' exciting promotional schedule for the Goldeyes 20th season, visit goldeyes.com.
Now we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and a new pitcher for Fargo is Joe Harris. And he'll be the 3rd pitcher of the afternoon. 4-2, the RedHawks lead it. Fargo getting 2 runs in the 4th and 7th. The Goldeyes getting Singleton in the 3rd and 7th. And now the 3rd pitcher of the day for Doug Simonuk. And he brings in tall, lean, left-hander Joe Harris. And for Derek Miramontes, it's 1 inning, 1 hit, a run, it's earned, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. For Joe Harris, he'll face Lentini, Ramon, and DeCaster. And for Joe Harris, from Douglasville, Pennsylvania, 6'3", 195. And he'll be 27 in October. And he's had just a great year. First pitch is outside ball 1. This is his 53rd appearance of the year. And it leads the American Association, okay? Let's just throw this at you. He was skipped over, passed over for relief pitcher of the year, the 1-0. On the outside edge for a strike. Both Rick Forney and I have the 2 votes for the Winnipeg Goldeyes organization, and we both, without looking at each other's or consulting each other, we both voted for Joe Harris as the reliever of the year. Okay? 53 appearances here today. The 1-1 is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. That leads the league. Joe Harris is 10-3 with 6 saves and a 1.58 ERA. It doesn't get any better than that. The 2-1. Swung on, chopper left side. That's going to get by the infield and be picked up on a backhand by Penpraise in shallow left, and no play for Lentini at first base by Penpraise. So if you want, you can call that an infield single, but Lentini is aboard with a hit. And Amos Ramon 1 for 2 in the walk. Joe Harris has worked 68 1/3 innings, and now he's only allowed 47 hits. He's allowed 21 less hits than innings pitched. 12 earned runs, 18 walks, 59 strikeouts. And the first pitch low and inside, ball 1. The opposition is hitting a meager 185 against them. And this kid's not the reliever of the year, or the all-star reliever in the American Association. 10-3, 6 saves, an ERA under 2. Runner on the move, throw is high for Brackhold into left field towards second base, and Lentini will have a stolen base. So Lentini broke, they threw behind him, and Brackhold's throw up to second got airmailed into left field. And Amos Ramon the batter. And the Goldeyes have a runner in scoring position, trailing here by 2 runs. And Joe Harris will climb back to the top of the hill with the socks up to the knee. And Amos is lined out back to the pitcher, singled and walked today. The 1-0 pitch swung on, and that is softly lined out toward short. Caught by Penpraise. He doubles off Lentini. And there goes that. So a liner out to 6. And Lentini on the unassisted double play by Penpraise is out. And here is Sherundle DeCaster. And DeCaster will step in from the right side. And DeCaster 0 for 3 today. Harris will come set. First pitch. Swung on, and that is softly lined out to third. Caught by Pepcorn. Goldeyes are done through 8. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. We'll go to the 9th inning. 4-2 Fargo. TSN 1290.
You're going to thrive in a big way at the Collegiate on the University of Winnipeg campus, Canada's only high school at university. I'm Julia, a grade 9 student, and I chose the Collegiate because it's a great place to be who you are, make friends, and connect with teachers who treat you like an individual. Attending the Collegiate also prepares students in grades 9 to 12 for their transition to university. It's a decision I'm so glad I made. To learn more about the Collegiate at the University of Winnipeg, visit uwinnipeg.ca/collegiate.
Is this the year you catch the big one? It could be if you got the right bait and tackle from Pro-Am Tackle, Winnipeg's exclusive pro shop. Rods, reels, GPS, fish finders, trolling motors, you name it, Pro-Am's got it. And the price is right. Service is exceptional, and they have the only live bait tank in town. So make this the year you haul in more than ever before with a little help from Pro-Am Tackle. Winnipeg's premier bait shop, 1094 Nairn Avenue.
CIBC and the Winnipeg Goldeyes have partnered to fight cancer. On Sunday, October 6th, CIBC and Goldeyes employees, friends, and family will be running in Winnipeg for a future without breast cancer. Shaw Park, home of your Winnipeg Goldeyes, will host the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation CIBC Run for the Cure. For more information, to register to run, or to make a donation, go online to CIBC.com. Let's run for a future without breast cancer. Join in on Sunday, October 6th at Shaw Park.
Your fielder's choice for every minute of Winnipeg Goldeyes baseball. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
New pitcher for Winnipeg is Pete Gailey. And Pete will be the third pitcher of the afternoon for Winnipeg as we move to the 9th inning. 4-2 Fargo. And that's it for Coe. He down in 1 inning, and he was perfect with a strikeout. And Pete Gailey will get a little bit of work. And he'll face Brackhold, Hernandez, and Sosnowski. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. And Pete Gailey will make his 19th appearance. He had 17 starts this year, 4-8 with a 5.29 ERA. 120 hits in 95 and 1/3 innings. 56 earnings, 42 walks, 49 strikeouts, 15 homers to lead the team. And the opposition batted .318 against him. And here's Keith Brackhold. First pitch is inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike. Trying just to look for Pete Gailey's last appearance here. And it was in relief since the Goldeyes went down to the 4-man rotation. The pitch is outside, 2-1. And it was on August 27th here at home in an 11-4 loss to St. Paul. And that opened up the homestand on Tuesday night. Pitch, swing, fouled back by Brackhold. The count 2-2. Gailey, 2 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 2 strikeouts that night. And now facing Brackhold, Hernandez, and Sosnowski here in the top of the 9th inning. 2-2. Breaking ball, swung on, popped up. In behind the mound. And in comes Amos, and he'll make a 2-handed catch with the second baseman. Started out like it was going to be Mesquite's ball, and then went to the right side. And Amos came in, makes the catch, and that might be it for Pete Gailey. They'll bring a right-hander in. Rick Forney obviously is trying to win this game. Matching up lefties and righties here. And he's had a right-hander warming up in the bullpen. He's had 2 of them, in fact. Taylor Suet is the one guy down there. And that'll be it for Pete Gailey. And we'll see what happens here when we come back. But there's a pitching change. Gailey, situational lefty here today, gets the job done. He gets Brackhold to pop out. And now Taylor Suet will come in when we come back in 60 on the call of the bullpen. 4-2 Fargo in the 9th. TSN 1290.
Downtown Winnipeg is the place to be this summer. Get downtown and enjoy fun festivals, concerts, and tours. Catch a Goldeyes game, visit exceptional shopping and dining districts, get a taste for Winnipeg's distinct urban culture, and check out the Out to Lunch concert series with free music downtown every Wednesday at noon all summer long. For info on concert locations and other downtown events, visit downtownwinnipegbiz.com. Get down this summer. Downtown. Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
Jose Hernandez is going to face Taylor Suet here as the Goldeyes match up lefty-lefty and now righty-righty. That's it for Pete Gailey, 1/3 of an inning, and he was perfect. And this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. Suet, 23 years old, 6'2", 195. He splits time between Sydney, Australia, and New York. And he'll face Jose Hernandez here in this 9th inning. And Taylor's done a real nice job since becoming a Goldeye. And he was plucked off waivers by Winnipeg from Gary. This is his third Goldeyes appearance. No record, no ERA. 2 2/3 innings, 2 hits. No earned runs. No walks, couple strikeouts as a Goldeye. Overall this year, his 39th appearance. He's 4-1 with a 4.79 ERA. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 73 hits in 56 1/3 innings. 30 earned runs, 15 walks, 24 strikeouts. Long ball's got him a little bit. 6 homers allowed. Pitch is outside. And the opposition batting .327 against him. Lefty is Brendan Lafferty throwing in the bullpen. And the right-hander is Chris Kissick. 4-2 Fargo. We're in the 9th. And the pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Wow, they just announced the score of the Bomber game. 10-7 for the Bombers over Saskatchewan. 2-1. Breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike, 2-2. Well, I guess they'll get to that new facility there down in South Winnipeg at some point, too. 2-2. Breaking ball, swung on and lifted out toward center field. Lentini's underneath it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. And Buddy Cisnowski will be the batter, and that's going to be it for Taylor Suet here. Rick Forney matching up here like he's in a playoff game. And now he's going to go and bring the left-hander in Lafferty in to face Cisnowski. Well, we'll see what happens. 2 away. Fargo with 2 down in the 9th. We'll have a lefty-lefty matchup when we come back in 60 on another call of the bullpen. 4-2 Fargo, TSN 1290.
Get ready, Winnipeg, for the sexiest, funniest, and most outrageous parody of the steamy international bestseller. 50 Shades, the musical, will premiere in Winnipeg September 5th to 7th. The Chicago Tribune says 50 Shades is impossible to resist.
50 Shades, the musical, at the Centennial Concert Hall for 4 shows only, September 5th to 7th. Tickets at Ticketmaster.
Team's playing great. Yeah, we're up by 2.
Big deal. I've got a 7,000-point lead.
What?
You haven't heard? I've had a fantastic season at Husky Stations this year. It's free to join, and it's easy. All you have to do is swipe, earn, and redeem to get great MyHusky rewards like free gas and car washes.
MyHusky Rewards. Visit your local Husky to get a card and start earning today. For more information, visit myhuskyrewards.ca.
I've still got a 6,999-point lead on them.
Well, we are in the 9th with 2 away, and now it's Brendan Lafferty, who will be the 5th pitcher of the afternoon for Winnipeg. Taylor Suet, 1/3 of an inning. He gets the right-hander out that he had to get, so he was perfect. And this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Lafferty, a lefty. He'll face Buddy Cisnowski, who's 1 for 3 today. Cisnowski had a bunt single his last trip, in a 2-run 7th inning. 4-2 Fargo in front. For Lafferty today, this is his 52nd appearance of the year. And there's some significance behind that. We'll explain in a second. He's 4-2 with a 3.54 ERA. 48 1/3 innings, 38 hits, 19 earned runs, 20 walks, 50 strikeouts in 48 1/3. Only 1 homer allowed in the opposition batting .217 against him. So 52 appearances now for Brendan Lafferty, second most in the league behind Joe Harris. First pitch is a little bit low, ball 1. Harris has made an appearance here today. His 53rd, Lafferty's 52nd. 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side. Rolled right up there to Amos. And Ramon up with it over to first. And that is that for Fargo here in the top of the 9th. Last chance will come up for Winnipeg. Lafferty, by the way, has established a new franchise record for appearances. We will discuss that when we come back here as the Goldeyes will look for 2 to try to tie, 3 to win it with their last at bat in the bottom of the 9th. When we do return, make sure you do. 4-2 Fargo, TSN 12-9.
When you finally decide on the perfect paint color, the last thing you want is someone inexperienced painting in your house. Trust the experts. Trust Cachet Painting. For over 28 years, they've perfected their craft right here in Winnipeg. No job is too small or big. Interior or exterior. Primers, sealers, and finishes. Even stucco coating and painting. Cachet Painting excels at it all. Call 204-297-9000 now. Cachet Painting, a sign of superior quality.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
Ryan Scoman will lead it off. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning, 4-2 Fargo. Congratulations to Brendan Lafferty. He tied Brian Moyning's record for most appearances in one season at 51 last night and broke it here today. And Brendan Lafferty, 52 appearances, and he threw a couple of pitches and got an out. And now the Goldeyes are trying to come back. So, between he and Kissick, that's been a pretty good 1-2 punch in the 7-8 or 8-7 rolls, whichever way you want to look at it. First pitch from Joe Harris is a breaking ball on the outside edge for a strike to Skoma. And Ryan 0 for 3 today. Right-hander Nathan Kilcrease throwing to the bullpen for Fargo down the right field line. 4-2 for the RedHawks here. As we're in the last of the 9th inning, last chance for Winnipeg. The 0-1. Swung on, wrapped out toward first, fielded by Brackhold. He'll run it to the base himself. And there'll be one away. So an unassisted play at first. And are they going to bring the right-hander in to face Ray Sadler? They are. Here comes Doug Simonuk. So both managers are playing the percentages and situational lefties and righties coming into the baseball game. 2 outs remaining for Winnipeg here today. And they're pointing down to the bullpen. That will be it for Joe Harris. And Nathan Kilcrease will come in to face a couple of right-handers in Sadler and Mazzolo when we come back in 60 on the call of the bullpen. 4-2 Fargo, 1 out here in the 9th, TSN 1290.
Do you have a plan to escape winter this year? How about an Air Canada vacations trip with endless sunny skies, pristine white sand beaches, warm turquoise water, friendly people, zesty food, and music that really gets you moving? Plan the perfect escape this winter to the Grand Bahia Principe all-inclusive resort with Air Canada Vacations. Direct flights from Winnipeg to Montego Bay, Jamaica all winter long. Start planning your getaway today at aircanadavacations.com.
You're tired of waking up each day with the aches and pains of daily life. Looking for a proven solution to ease your suffering, not another drug that temporarily masks the pain? You need to get on the road to recovery, and you need a treatment that will address the cause of your pain. Manitoba chiropractors are available without the wait, and your care is partially covered by Manitoba Health and most private insurance plans.
Manitoba chiropractors, making life better.
Well, that's it for Joe Harris. 1 1/3 innings, 1 hit. He was perfect. And he gets the left-handed batter that he was required to here in this 9th inning. Now they turn it over to Nathan Kilcrease, 4th pitcher of the afternoon for Fargo. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Kilcrease from Phoenix City, Alabama. 5'6", 170. And he just had a birthday in August. He is 24 years old. But he's got a great arm. And he'll face Ray Sadler. Goldeyes down to their final 2 outs here, trailing by 2. And for Kilcrease, his 43rd appearance of the year, he's 4-2 with a 1.69 ERA. 6 saves. 40 hits in 53 and 1/3 innings, 10 earned runs, 19 walks, 54 strikeouts in 53 and 1/3 innings, 3 homers allowed, and the opposition batting .212 against him. And Ray Sadler, the batter. And Sadler steps in from the right side. He is bounced out, flown out, hit by a pitch, scored a run. He needs a hit here to extend a hitting streak to 9. It's an 8-gamer coming in. First pitch is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike. So the bottom of the 9th is back underway again. And the 0-1 pitch. Fastball is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sadler, 21 home runs, 72 driven in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is low, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1. Swung on, and that is softly lined to first, caught by Brackhold, 2 away. And the last hope is Josh Mazzola. And Mazzola steps in from the right side. And he's 1 for 3 here today. Final game tomorrow night on the air at 6:30. And the first pitch is swung on and fouled back into the mid of Jennings. Strike 1. First pitch at 7:05. Matt Rush 7-4 with a 4.16 ERA for Winnipeg. No starter's been named for Fargo as of yet. 0-1. Breaking ball is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. And Kilcrease comes set. 1-1 pitch. Swung on. That's hit up into the air in left field. Should end the game. Sosnowski coming in, and he'll make the catch, and it does. Fargo will knot the series at a game apiece. And the rubber match and final game of the regular season goes tomorrow night for the Winnipeg Goldeyes. Fargo going on to play in the postseason on Wednesday night against Gary. For the Goldeyes, no runs, no hits, nobody left. The final score, Fargo 4, Winnipeg 2. Totals in the postgame show are next after these on TSN 1290.
Yep! There's lots of storage reality stuff on TV these days, but in Winnipeg, real people prefer real storage at Storageville. Why? 2 super convenient locations, both with really easy access to your locker. It's absolutely secure and always pristine clean. Learn more about Storageville's many wow factors at storageville.ca and sign up for upcoming auction alerts. Never know what treasures you might find. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores.
Yep. Is this the year you catch the big one? It could be if you got the right bait and tackle from Pro-Am Tackle, Winnipeg's exclusive pro shop. Rods, reels, GPS, fish finders, trolling motors, you name it, Pro-Am's got it. And the price is right. Service is exceptional, and they have the only live bait tank in town. So make this the year you haul in more than ever before with a little help from Pro-Am Tackle, Winnipeg's premier bait shop, 1094 Nairn Avenue.
CIBC and the Winnipeg Goldeyes have partnered to fight cancer. On Sunday, October 6th, CIBC...
couple weeks as well as I hope to do, and
On a personal note, I'd just like to thank all our sponsors that contribute to this segment. Todd Longley with City Cats. I know he's had a real great year, and I know there's a lot of people that have enjoyed his guide service this summer on the Red River. And for those of you that have called him or had a chance to go with him for the catfish, don't forget he also does guided trips for the greenbacks on the river come October, and he'll put you on some big walleye. I know you and I have gone out with him in the past for that as well. And for Darren Bahanas, who's in charge of all the electronics that sponsors this show, big thank you to him, and Bobby and Brett, as you said, over at Pro-Am Tackle, and just all our sponsors that take the time out to enable us to bring you this segment.
Well, I'll thank you for all the times that you make available on Sundays, every Sunday. Whether you've got guys stacked up like walleyes in the North Shore of Clearwater Bay there, going into the batting cage. You always make time. I always appreciate it. I enjoy our Sunday chats and have a real good off season. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to what 2014 brings and getting it started again. It's kind of funny. You're kind of looking toward the end of the season and going, what's holidays going to be like? And then it gets snatched from you when you can't continue the season like last night, and you're already thinking, boy, I've really enjoyed the year, and I can't wait to get back at it the end of April next year.
Yeah, absolutely. And one last thing before we go, a big thank you to you as well for all your efforts and all the hard work and hours that you do behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. Thank you to all the people in the front office. Yeah. And that goes for everybody, the fan services, everyone involved with the Goldeyes organization. And also, of course, a big thank you to the fans that come out. And we hope to see you again in 2014. Be nice to get back over that 300,000 mark with fans next year. We're going to put a good product on the field. You can bet your butt on that. So I hope they're excited as we are.
And that's sort of been the theme of today's pregame show, as I think that as it winds down here today, and of course with maybe the biggest and most exciting day of the regular season, tomorrow's fan appreciation game, there is some excitement that could probably brew over the course of the off season to see how many of these guys they come back or they bring back, how many of them want to come back, and certainly the structure of what is a pretty good team here going forward into next year with maybe a tweak or two here and there, as Rick and now both Tom Baith have talked about. Certainly, I think there's some excitement with what the future holds for this team in 2014. And we'll sit back after tomorrow night and watch the playoffs unfold in the American Association with Wichita still to have a undetermined opponent. It's still a battle of three teams down in that South Division. We'll talk about that as we get rolling into this pregame show. And also, at the same time, we'll watch, of course, with interest between Fargo and Gary starting Wednesday in Fargo. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll continue on the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right out of the ballpark. And we'll look at on the rubber the pitching matchup for game number 99 of the regular season schedule here today on TSN 1290.
This is about your debt rescue. It's about climbing free of creditors and saving for the future. It's about someone reaching out to you, helping you regain your financial foothold with credit proposals and other options. And it's about changing the way you save and spend so your debt worries are far behind you. It's about your debt rescue with L.C. Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward at lctaylor.com.
On your last vacation, you took pictures on your smartphone, and the quality wasn't great. Your memories deserve better. You need the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 from Don's Photo. As the world's smallest and lightest digital SLR camera, you can take it anywhere. And though the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 is small in size, it's enormous in performance. Ideal for those stepping up from a smartphone or compact camera. Ask for the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 at a Don's Photo location or visit donsphoto.com.
When it comes to pizza, it's all a popularity contest. That Santa Lucia pizza keeps winning. Talk about popular. Santa Lucia has been voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown magazine readers for 8 straight years and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for Best Pizza Restaurant for 7 years. So, for dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, go with Winnipeg's most popular and best pizza. Santa Lucia Pizza.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
No interest, no payments, no taxes. Biggest discounts ever. Free this, free that. No freight, no purchase necessary. Drive for free.
Overwhelmed with all the empty promises? At Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, there are no gimmicks, just great deals on new and pre-owned vehicles. They're a family-run dealership that treats everybody like part of the family. Drop in and see for yourself where the true value lies. Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep.